Deep beneath your feet, there is an ocean 3 times larger than all surface water combined. It isn't made of liquid, but it's trapped inside a blue glowing rock called Ringwoodite. What scientists found inside this crystal changes our entire understanding of how Earth works, but that was just the beginning. By the end of this, you'll see why our survival depends on a rock 400 miles down. Scientists used to think Earth's water arrived on frozen comets, but a tiny diamond found in Brazil told a much weirder story. This discovery was about to break every textbook in existence. Inside the diamond was a speck of ringwoodite, a mineral that only forms under extreme pressure. It acts like a sponge, soaking up hydrogen and trapping it inside its molecular structure. It's like a hidden reservoir hidden in the transition zone. But nobody knew how much was actually down there. Researcher Steve Jacobson used 2,000 seismometers to listen to the Earth's heartbeat. He watched how earthquake waves slowed down when they hit certain depths. This slowing down meant the rocks were soaking wet. Here is the part that sounds made up, but it's completely real. Under that much pressure, the rock doesn't just hold water, it sweats it. This isn't a cave with waves and fish, it's a solid rock ocean where the water is part of the stone itself. If this water wasn't trapped there, the world would look terrifyingly different. If this hidden ocean ever leaked to the surface, only the peak of Mount Everest would be dry. We would be living on a water world with no continents and no soil. The Earth would be a giant blue marble of death. But why does the water stay down there? The pressure at that depth is equivalent to hundreds of elephants standing on your thumb. This pressure keeps the water locked in a state that isn't liquid, ice, or vapor. It's a fourth state of water we are only just beginning to understand, and it's the Earth's best-kept secret. This deep ocean acts as a buffer for the entire planet's water cycle. When the surface gets too dry, the Earth can actually inhale and exhale moisture over millions of years. It's a giant, geological lung that keeps us alive. But what happens if the lung gets punctured? Volcanoes are the Earth's exhaust pipes, and they occasionally bring this deep water up. Every time a volcano erupts, it might be releasing ancient water that hasn't seen the sun in billions of years. This means the water in your glass could be older than the moon. Think about that next time you take a sip. You are drinking the sweat of a rock from 400 miles below the crust. This hidden ocean is the reason our sea levels have stayed stable for so long. But there's one detail nobody mentions, and it's the most important one. The water down there actually lubricates the movement of tectonic plates. Without this wet rock, the plates would grind to a halt. If the plates stopped moving, the Earth's internal heat would build up until the planet literally exploded. Our hidden ocean is a cooling system. Without this deep moisture, Earth would become a stagnant, dead rock like Mars. No earthquakes would mean no new mountains and no fresh minerals for life. We owe our entire geography to a blue rock that most people will never see. But the story gets even crazier. This water layer helps maintain the Earth's magnetic field by affecting how heat moves in the core. This field is the only thing stopping the sun from frying our atmosphere. If the hidden ocean vanished, our air would literally blow away into space. We are protected by a sponge. What I haven't told you yet is the part that makes everything worse. We are currently losing more water to the deep Earth than we are getting back. The Earth is slowly eating its own oceans, and we have no way to stop the planet from getting thirsty. Every year, billions of tons of water are dragged down into the mantle at subduction zones. It's a one-way trip for most of that liquid. This realization has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Is our planet slowly drying itself out from the inside? Mars might have once had a hidden ocean just like ours, but something went wrong, and its internal sponge failed. Now, it's a dusty graveyard. To understand our future, we have to look deeper into the Ringwoodite mystery. Here is the part that sounds like science fiction. Some scientists believe there might be life deep inside these rocks, not fish or whales, but strange extremophile bacteria that eat the energy from the pressure. If life exists 400 miles down, it means life can exist anywhere in the universe. This would mean the deep biosphere is much larger than the surface biosphere. We might just be the crust of a planet that is teeming with life on the inside. It's a what if that keeps biologists awake at night, but how do we prove it? We have never actually drilled deep enough to touch the hidden ocean. The deepest hole humans ever dug is only 7.5 miles deep. That's barely scratching the skin of an apple. We are relying on sound waves and accidental diamonds to tell the truth. Every time a diamond is pushed up from the deep, it's like a message in a bottle. These imperfections in diamonds are actually the most valuable things on Earth. They are pieces of a world we can't visit, and they are telling us a very urgent story. The Earth's deep water cycle is much more fragile than we thought. Small changes in the Earth's temperature could cause the Ringwoodite to release too much water. If the mantle warms up just a little, our sea levels could jump by hundreds of feet. This isn't just about climate change on the surface, this is about geological climate change. The very foundation of our world is shifting, but don't panic yet, because the Earth has a built-in safety switch. This switch has saved us for billions of years. The transition zone acts as a pressure valve. When it gets too full, it pushes water back up through the crust. This balance is what keeps our oceans at the perfect level for life. It is the most complex plumbing system in the known universe. We are living in a Goldilocks zone, not just in space, but inside our own planet. Everything is just right because of a mineral most people can't even name. This hidden ocean is the silent engine of our survival, and we are finally learning how to listen. New technology is allowing us to map this deep water in 3D. We are discovering that there isn't just one ocean, but perhaps several pockets of water. Some are under the US, others are under Asia. The map of our world is being rewritten as we speak. So, the next time you look at the blue sea, remember it's only a small fraction of the story. The real blue planet is hidden beneath the rock. It's a massive, glowing, pressurized miracle that keeps the ground steady and the air breathable. We used to look at the stars to find the origins of life. Now, we realize we should have been looking down. The secret to our past and our future is locked in a blue crystal, and it's been there, supporting us, since the very first day. The hidden ocean is the heartbeat of Earth. It's the reason you have a home, and it's the reason the Earth isn't a desert. Respect the rock, because without it, we'd all be underwater. Now you know the secret that 99% of people miss.